Good morning, students. In last class, we are discussed about experiment to measure the real and apparent expansion of liquid. So we used the vessel, which is called as container. It is filled with the liquid. Straw or glass tube is added there. We heated the container. So after heating the container, the heat is transferred from container to the liquid. So apparent expansion is happening there. So at first that liquid in raised glass tube is decreases. When we are increasing the heat, the same level inside the glass tube is increases, and we calculated the formula for real expansion and apparent expansion. So hope that answer was well explained. You understood a lot, I think so. So following that, here we are going to see some fundamental laws of gases. We are going to see about fundamental laws of gases. How many fundamental laws are there? There are three fundamental laws based on pressure, volume, and temperature. So here what are the based on the three fundamental laws? Pressure, volume, and temperature. We having three laws. First, Boyle's law, Charles' law, then third one is Avogadro's law. So what are the three laws? Boyle's law, Charles' law, and Avogadro's law. Okay, so this one you can mark as a 2-mark question, all these 3 points. So question is, what are the fundamental laws of gases? Boyle's law, Charles' law, and Avogadro's law. Good. Now we'll discuss about first fundamental law, that is called as Boyle's law. So in this, we are having the temperature of a gas as a constant. Which one is constant? Temperature of a gas as a constant. Then volume of a fixed mass is inversely proportional to pressure. So the formula is between pressure versus volume. So for that, which one is constant here? Temperature is constant, and we are having the volume of fixed mass, and then we can write the formula. The pressure is inversely, so note this point, it is inversely proportional to the volume. Okay, so what it means inversely? Inversely means when pressure decreases, volume increases. When pressure increases, volume decreases. This is called as first fundamental law or Boyle's law. Okay, so Boyle's law is defined as pressure is inversely proportional to volume. At which condition? When the temperature of a gas is a constant. Okay, and that we can explain with the help of the given figure 3.6, and see the first one. In figure 3.6, in first one, when volume increases and pressure decreases when we are pulling up. Example, we can take the filling pump. When we are when we are pulling up direction, the volume increase and pressure decreases. And second case, when we are pushing down, volume decreasing by increasing the pressure. So this is the example we can say for Boyle's law. In other words, we can say the invariable mass of a perfect gas at constant temperature, the product of pressure and volume is constant. Then we are using that same formula. P is proportional to 1 by V. Using the cross multiplication, PV will become a constant. So what will become P value? PV will become a constant. This is called as Boyle's law. Okay, and next is Charles' law. I hope you understood about Boyle's law now. Yes, good. And next one is second fundamental law, that is called as Boyle's law. It was formulated by the French scientist Jacques Charles. After his name, we are using this law as Charles law, and this law is also called as law of volume. So in exam, we may ask, define Charles law or what is called the law of volume. So two questions we can use for this answer. Okay, so we'll see what is the rule. What is the rule for Charles law? We'll see here. And in this, in last case in Boyle's law, the temperature is constant. We studied now. And in this, pressure of a gas is kept as constant. So which one is constant? Pressure of a gas is kept constant. After that, so pressure is constant, then we are taking for formula, volume of a gas is directly proportional to temperature. So what is the statement? Volume of the gas is directly proportional to the temperature of the gas. This is the statement is called as Charles law or the law of volume. V is proportional to T, or we can write V by T is equal to constant. And note here, we are using directly proportional. In last Boyle's law, we used inversely proportional. Understand, students? Here it is directly proportional. It means V is volume and T is temperature. Whenever volume of a gas increases, temperature is also increases. When volume of a gas decreases, temperature of a gas is also decreases. This is the concept. This is the formula we are getting from this Charles law. And the same Charles law we can write as using the cross multiplication. V by T is equal to a constant. This is called as Charles law, and also it is called as what? The law of volume. So understood, students? Very good. And next we will study about Avogadro's law. This third law is giving the relation between volume and number of atoms or molecules present in that container. So it gives a relation between volume versus number of atoms or molecules present in that container. Okay, in last two cases, in first Boyle's law, temperature is taken as constant, and the second fundamental law or Charles law, pressure of a gas is taken as constant. In this Avogadro's law, we are taking the constant terms are pressure and temperature. Pressure and temperature, these two things are taken as constant. Then we are defining this law, the volume of gas is directly proportional to number of atoms or molecules present in it. So what is the statement? The volume of the gas is directly proportional to number of atoms or molecules present in it. That we are writing with the formula V is proportional to N. Then we can write as V by N is equal to constant, and here N is called as number of atoms or molecules, V is called as volume. And from this proportionality, we can say it is directly proportional. No? Then we can write whenever the volume increases with the number of atoms or molecules increases. If number of molecules or atoms are decreases, the volume is also decreases, but the condition is at constant pressure and temperature. Okay, and here we are using the term Avogadro's number is nothing but the total number of atoms per mole of the substance. The total number of atoms per mole of the substance is called as Avogadro's number. It is equal to 6.023 into 10 power 23 per mole. Understood? This is called as Avogadro's number. So what is Avogadro's number? It is nothing but the total number of atoms per mole of the substance is called as Avogadro's number. Okay, so what is the value of that? 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 per mole. Okay, and from this you can mark question answer. So last we marked Boyle's law we marked, and this Charles law we can mark from when up to here. Then Avogadro's law we can mark from here to here. Then Avogadro's number you can mark from to here. And this question is state Charles law, and this is define Avogadro's law, and here define Avogadro's number. These three 2-mark questions, and in this one more we marked, no, do you remember we marked Boyle's law? So this Boyle's law answer is from when the temperature up to this figure 3.6 don't want P proportional to 1 by V. So these are all 2 mark questions and important 2 mark questions and basic 2 mark questions. If you understand, it will be easy to apply the upcoming 5 mark question. Okay. And next topic is about gases. So while discussing about gases, we'll see the difference between gases versus air. So what means gas? What means air? கேஸ்ன்ற வேர்ட் நம்ம வீட்டில் அடிக்கடி யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். கேஸ் தீர்ந்துருச்சு, கேஸ் ஆர்டர் பண்ணணும், கேஸ்லேருந்து ஸ்மெல் வருது, கேஸ் இல்லாமல் குக் பண்ண முடியாது. ஸோ வி ஆர் யூஸிங் தீஸ் வேர்ட்ஸ் கேஸ் இன் அவர் ஹோம் ஆஃபன். நம்ம வீட்டில் அடிக்கடி யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம்ல, எல்லார் வீட்லேயும் மேக்ஸிமம் நம்ம கேஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணி தான் குக் பண்ணிகிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஸோ வாட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் கேஸ் தட் இஸ்? That is LPG gas. Are you understood? நம்ம வீட்டில் யூஸ் பண்ணுற கேஸ் வந்து LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. உனக்கு நல்லாவே தெரியும். You are well versed in that. That is liquefied petroleum gas. So அந்த liquefied petroleum gasல பார்த்தோன்னா it is we are producing from petroleum. பெட்ரோலியத்தை நம்ம ஹீட் பண்ணும்போது ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் டெம்பரேச்சரில் liquefied கேஸை மட்டும் நம்ம செப்பரேட் பண்ணி எடுத்து we are filling in the cylinder, then we are bringing to various points and they delivering, then we are using after connecting with the gas stove. Okay, அது gas. Then what is air? Air எங்க இருக்கு, gas எங்க இருக்கு? So there is no confusion. Lower class ல நல்லாவே படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. Air means that is mixture of gases, right? Air means that is mixture of gases. For example, ஆக்சிஜன் அப்படின்னு தனியாக எடுத்துட்டோன்னா, அதாவது எல்பிஜினா லிக்விஃபைட் பெட்ரோலியம் கேஸ் மட்டும்தான் கேஸ் கிடையாது. ஆக்சிஜன் ஒன்று தனியாக சொன்னோன்னா தட் இஸ் கேஸ். ஓகே, நைட்ரஜன் அப்படின்னு தனியாக சொன்னோன்னா அது ஒரு கேஸ். ஹைட்ரஜன் தனியாக சொன்னோன்னா அது ஒரு கேஸ். சப்போஸ் இந்த கேஸஸ் எல்லாம் கம்பைன் பண்ணி எங்கே இருக்கோ 2 or more gases are combined together இருந்துச்சுன்னா that is called as air. So air is nothing but mixture of gases. What is air here? This air is nothing but mixture of gases is called as air. Got it? Yes, hope you understood. Gas என்றது வேற, gases எல்லாம் combine பண்ணி கிடைக்கிறது தான் air சொல்லுவோம். Like air like atoms and molecules. Atoms என்றது individual தானே. So atoms are combined together, it is called as molecule. So like that we can say air and gases. And in this topic, in these gases, we are going to study about classification of gases. How many types of gases are there அப்படின்றதை இதில் பார்க்க போகிறோம். There are 2 kinds of gases. What are the 2 kinds? One is real gas, next one is the ideal gas. இதுவும் 1 mark or 2 markல கேட்கலாம், தரவு பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோங்க. So what are the 2 types of gases? Real gases and ideal gases. So first we'll discuss about real gases. So real gases na enna? How we can define that? Is there any definition for that? அப்படின்றதை இப்போ பார்க்க போகிறோம். So real gas is nothing but if the molecules or atoms in gas interact with each other with a definite amount of intermolecular or interatomic force of attraction. என்ன நடக்குதுங்க கேஸஸில்? ஆட்டம்ஸ் அண்ட் மாலிகுல்ஸ், கேஸஸில் இருக்க ஆட்டம்ஸ் அண்ட் மாலிகுல்ஸ் வந்து ஒன்றுக்கு ஒன்று இன்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணிக்குது. ஆட்டம்ஸ் ஆர் மாலிகுல்ஸ் ஒன்று கூட இன்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணிக்குது. எதில் அப்படின்னா இன்டர் அட்டாமிக் ஃபோர்ஸ் ஆஃப் அட்ராக்ஷன் ஆர் இன்டர் மாலிகுலர் ஃபோர்ஸ். ஸோ அட்ராக்ட் பண்ணிக்குதுன்னா தட் கேஸ் இஸ் கால்ட் ஆஸ் ரியல் கேஸஸ். ஓகே, and here there is a condition at very high temperature or very low pressure the real gases behave like an ideal gas. So அதே real gas இன்னொரு கேரக்டராகவும் ஆக்ட் ஆகுது. எப்போ அப்படின்னா at very high temperature or else low pressure. So this real gas is acting like a ideal gas. In this condition ஏன் ideal gas ஆக்ட் ஆகுது அப்படின்னா in that very high temperature or very low pressure, the atoms and molecules does not have any force of attraction. எந்த ஒரு force of attraction நடக்காதனால this real gas is acting like a ideal gas. Understood, students? So real gas, there are two types of the gases. One is real gas, next one is ideal gas. So how we can say real gas? Real gas means in gases the atoms and molecules should be interact பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கணும். எப்படி interact பண்ணும்? Inter atomic force or intermolecular force interacting to each other. This kind of gas is called as real gases. ஓகே, இந்த ரியல் கேஸஸை நம்ம ஐடியல் கேஸை மாற்ற முடியுமா? கண்டிப்பாக முடியும். எப்போ முடியும் அப்படின்னா, at very high temperature or low pressure, the same real gas will act as a ideal gas because of lack of interatomic or intermolecular force. So interatomic and intermolecular force is main thing to do acting as the real gas. Understood, students? And இதில் ஒரு 2 மார்க் பண்ணிக்கோ. வாட் இஸ் கால் ரியல் கேஸஸ்னா அப் டு ஹியர் கேஸஸ், ரியல் கேஸஸ் வரைக்கும் செட் டு பி ரியல் கேஸஸ், இது வரைக்கும் மார்க் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. நெக்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின், அதோட கண்டினியூஷன் அட் வெரி ஹை டெம்பரேச்சர் ஃபோர்ஸ் ஆஃப் அட்ராக்ஷன். ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின் என்ன அப்படின்னா, கேன் வி கன்வெர்ட் த ரியல் கேஸ் இன்டு ஐடியல் கேஸ் ஆர் த ரியல் கேஸ் கேன் பி கன்வெர்ட் இன்டு ஐடியல் கேஸ்? கொஸ்டின் மார்க் ஆர் ஹவு அப்படின்னு கேட்டால் நீ செகண்ட் பேராவை எழுதிக்கலாம். So all you understood about real gases? Yes, good. And next we will discuss about ideal gases. What is ideal gas? Ideal gas என்றதை நம்ம real gas ஒரு செகண்ட் ஹாஃப்லேயே பார்த்துட்டோம். It's a very simple definition. If atoms or molecules of a gases do not interact to each other, means that is called as ideal gases. So interact பண்ணுச்சுன்னா real gas, interact பண்ணலனா that is ideal gas. ஏன் interact பண்ணல? Because of no interatomic or intermolecular force. There is no interatomic or intermolecular force, then we can say it is acting as a ideal gas. Actually, in practice, there is no gas is called as ideal one. எந்த கேஸுமே ஐடியல் ஒன் இல்லை. ஏன் அப்படின்னா, எந்த கேஸ் எடுத்துக்கிட்டாலும் அதில் இருக்க ஆட்டம்ஸ் அண்ட் மாலிக்யூல்ஸ் ஹேவிங் சம் ஸ்மால் அட்ராக்ஷன், ஸ்மால் ஃபோர்ஸ் டெஃபினெட்லி வில் பி தேர். அப்போது எல்லா கேஸஸுமே ஆர் கால்ட் அஸ் ரியல் கேஸஸ். அப்போது எப்போ நம்ம ஐடியல் கேஸ் தான் கொடுக்குறோம் அப்படின்னா, தட் சேம் ரியல் கேஸ் வில் அண்டர்கோ இன் த கண்டிஷன் ஆஃப் வெரி லோ டெம்பரேச்சர் ஆர் very high, sorry, at very high temperature, not low temperature, very high temperature or to low pressure. In the condition la real gases is acting as like a ideal gas. அப்போ நம்ம ரியல் கேஸ் வந்து ஐடியல் கேஸாக கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா, நம்ம லாஸ்ட் பேரால படித்த மாதிரியே ஒன்று வெரி ஹை டெம்பரேச்சர் மெயின்டைன் பண்ணணும், இல்லைனா லோ ப்ரெஷர் வி ஹாவ் டு மெயின்டைன் தட். ஸோ மெயின்டைனிங் தட் வெரி ஹை டெம்பரேச்சர், லோ ப்ரெஷர், வி கேன் யூஸ் த real gas as ideal one or perfect gas. And these ideal gases obey the Boyle's law, Charles law and Avogadro's law. So in the ideal gas idukku obey agudhu Boyle's law, Charles law and Avogadro's law. All these laws states the relation between various properties of a gas such as pressure, volume, temperature and number of atom. And when there is a change in the state of the gas, any one or more of these parameters change its value. The above said laws relate to these changes and the laws which were explained earlier in this same class. நம்ம 3 laws, fundamental laws பார்த்தோம் இந்த கிளாஸோட ஸ்டார்டிங்கில். அந்த லாஸில் ஏதோ ஒன்று அஃபெக்ட் ஆகும் இந்த கேஸில், ஏதோ ஒரு நம்ம எக்ஸ்டர்னல் பேராமீட்டர்ஸ் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணும்போது. திஸ் இஸ் அபவுட் ஐடியல் கேஸ். And in this ideal gas, you can mark the answer from here to here is the answer for what is called ideal gas. Okay, have you marked the children? Then in this class itself, we marked the first 3 fundamental laws. We marked that statements. You can study and write in your class only statements. Okay, that first 3 definitions alone. Avogadro's law, Boyle's law and Charles law alone. Then write in your classwork in your notebook as a homework. then take that photocopy, then send to my personal WhatsApp number. Okay, and rest of the topics ஒரு topic மட்டும் இருக்கு ideal gas equation that we'll discuss in next class. Thank you students.